All right, let's be real. Sometimes your brain just feels like a messy sandwich. There's too much going on, stuff slipping out the sides, and no napkins in sight. That's where therapy comes in.
And we're not just talking about screaming into the void or trauma dumping on your sandwich artist. We're talking actual therapy with someone who knows what they're doing. And lucky for you, BetterHelp, our paid partner for this episode, makes it easy to get started.
No waiting rooms, no weird therapy office smells, just a quick questionnaire and boom. You're matched with a credentialed therapist in a couple days. And if it's not a vibe, switch it up faster than you can switch up your sandwich sauce.
So if your brain feels like a chaotic group chat, do yourself a favor, go to betterhelp.com/thinkfresh or hit the link in the description for 10% off your first month. Your future self will thank you.
Breadheads, welcome to another episode of Think Fresh Podcast. Ty and Eric in the booth today.
I liked that, dude. That was kind of like Pharrell intro. Breadheads.
He would say that, wouldn't he? Pharrell is the kind of guy who, like, when he introduces himself, I think he doesn't shake your hand. He waves his hands in the air, like he's making a pay attention to me,
like a Japanese hostess or something.
Exactly,
kind of just like a two-handed goodbye.
Yeah,
vibes.
Pharrell spent too much time in Tokyo being inspired.
That's right, dude. Him and Nico at the vintage shops
Yeah.
comparing Levi's.
Stay away from the denim.
Yeah. That's right. He's famous for the 4-beat intro. All of his songs that he produced.
So what does a 4-beat sound like if you had to mouth it for the breadheads?
Okay, literally what I did before. But breadheads.
So every single track starts with that?
Every single Pharrell song starts with 3 beats, and then on the 4th one, you're in the song.
No way.
Yeah.
Beat, sing.
Mm-hmm. I usually go bread, cheese, meat, and then the rest of the sandwich as well. So
yeah, same. It's really fast. It's always like a fast iteration. Bread, cheese, meat. And now we actually have to digest something.
Exactly. Yeah. The first 3 beats are a formality that we have to get out of the way quick.
Interesting.
And then you're kind of like, all right, let's think about what kind of greens I want, you know?
So if I play any Pharrell track, I can start it at the 6-second mark.
Yeah. Go ahead and find one.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be Pharrell produced.
Okay. It can't be like any of his side projects or those as well.
I don't know. I mean, if it's Pharrell on the boards, then it's most likely going to start that way.
This playlist is called Pharrell Produced That. I should just go to his me-based stuff. Okay, we'll put on the Despicable Me 2 version of Happy.
Told you.
Yeah, what? Okay, Get Lucky Radio. No, that would have been a Daft Punk production. Okay, here's his latest single, Good Morning. No, what?
Did I just blow your mind?
You're blowing my. Okay, one more. I gotta try. I'm gonna pull the first track from his 2014 album, Girl, Marilyn Monroe.
Not really.
Kind of the same idea. I'll jump one more ahead. Okay,
I can kind of.
There you go.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a staple.
That's kind of a weird signature because it's very discreet.
Yeah, it's very discreet, but once that shit comes on, you know what it is, right? And without even saying anything, which I like. Like when it's Metro Boomin, you get Drake in the background going Metro.
That's true. Well, we used to. I don't know if we'll get that anymore.
That one is Young Thug. Actually, I should correct myself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting producer tag to just take the most common rhythm in all of music. It's just 4 beats in a row.
Yeah, all of music, literally. Like since ancient times when monkeys were banging on walls.
Monkeys be like, That's how they made the tunes.
That's true. Like they were probably on rhythm as well because we share the same genealogy, right? Like we're all wired to appreciate music.
100%, dude. And even if you think about like with the default monkey sound, here's monkey sound level 1 is ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh shit!
4 beats, baby.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, and they usually let out 4 beats before they really crash out. Like they go like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, dude, exactly. They start flinging their shit.
Damn, man. So,
dude, Pharrell is inspired by nature. That's crazy.
Whoa, yeah. The divine soundtrack.
Yeah, wow.
Monkeys screaming.
Speaking of divine soundtrack, we are survivors of Mother Nature, whatever they throw at us, and we have marked safe from the 2025 earthquake that has shook in the Pacific Northwest nary an hour ago.
Yeah, that's right, dude. Literally an hour ago, we experienced a 5 Richter scale magnitude
I don't know
earthquake.
how it works.
Pretty serious,
That's some
but
serious stuff.
like it's enough for you to feel it. But I heard it only lasted for a second, and for the record, I didn't even feel it. So,
Dude, yeah, a 5.0 earthquake, it's like a Trump tariff threat, you know? You're worried about it, you hear about it, you don't feel it.
your wallets don't feel it.
Yeah.
That's right. I won't be going to Costco to buy, cases of water, and
Well-
Voss won't be sending me any. That's for sure.
I think earthquakes are like spiders, Eric. You see one, there's 5 more lurking. So right after this podcast, I'm stocking up on still and sparkling water bottles, toilet paper, canned beans,
Oh, your favorite.
lager.
I don't think it's wise though to buy the 12-pack of glass San Pellegrinos, because those will probably shatter if
That's
a real
true.
earthquake hits,
Yeah,
and then you'll be out of water. That's kind of a bad place to be.
that is deeply problematic. But
Uh,
yeah, we need to hunker down. We need to start building our shelters.
yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Do you have a first aid kit at home?
I think there's a couple band-aids under my sink.
They're around the house. You're gonna have to collect them when you need them.
Yeah.
Which, for those listening, not advisable. You want to have it all in one place in a ready-to-go bag.
Oh,
So,
I don't know where any first aid equipment is in my house. If I have a boo-boo, I have to. I'm done without Bay.
That's right. You're limping around looking for the Band-Aid kit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's always memes online of like how guys can't find the ketchup in the fridge. This is my ketchup, Eric. Is
Mhm.
I don't know where the Band-Aids are, the polysporin, the aspirin. I don't know where anything is.
Mhm. That's how I feel when people keep their ketchup in the pantry. I'm like, where the fuck is your
People
ketchup?
do that.
Yeah.
Refrigerate after opening. Read the label.
Yeah.
Huh.
Some people are built different, or they just go through so much ketchup that it doesn't matter.
it's single-use bottles. Just
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. But do you think they refrigerate any of the sauces here at Subway? Like those bins they're not
Yeah, you're right.
refrigerated,
They're not.
right?
I had always imagined there was some sort of like heating and cooling pad beneath each bucket, but maybe that is wishful
Do
thinking.
you think Ranjit is investing in the heating and cooling buckets for
No,
Subway?
dude.
I don't think so, man.
It's a really good point. Sorry, I'm still playing for L tracks. You hear that 4 on the 4?
I guess.
Where were we? Oh yeah, okay. So none of the sauces are refrigerated for sure.
No.
And I don't think they're ever like. Okay,
There's no need.
It's weird though, because every single time I go to a sushi restaurant right before it closes, I'll be halfway through my meal and a server will come around and try to take my soy sauce bottle.
Oh fuck, that's
Dude,
so
does this
annoying.
happen to you too? It's so annoying. They insistent that they get those soy sauce bottles in the fridge as soon as possible.
To be honest, I think that's only your sushi restaurant, because they did that when we went there.
They did, yeah.
It was right before close, to be fair, but they were kind of like being really stingy with the sauce.
Just like
Reminds me of
it's-
someone I know.
Yeah, no kidding. I feel like the soy sauce is one of the most resilient sauces. I would be totally comfortable if my soy sauce was never refrigerated.
Mm-hmm.
But like a lot of Subway sauces are cream based, like the mayo, the Chipotle Southwest sauce.
That's right. I don't know, man. Do you think the mayo has raw eggs in it at Subway? Because it's possible that it's just a mayo-like substance,
That's true.
much like what they sell at Whole Foods when you buy the vegan option, right? It's like
Oh, yeah.
some similar shit that's not really like gonna go bad.
Yeah, mystery mayo. As I said in a previous episode, I was admiring the ingredients on the public-facing bottles that you can find at the grocery store.
Mhm.
And I couldn't read a word on there, so I would be surprised if there was an egg present in that sauce.
Yeah. I'm curious now what the scientific word is for an egg.
I think it's an ovary.
Wait, hold on.
It's ovarian. Poultry? Oh, poultrarian.
Gallus domesticus.
Gallus domesticus?
That's what the AI says on Google.
Dude, being a scientist must be so hard. You can't even just call it like over easy. You have to call it Gallus domesticus,
Mm-hmm.
or you'll be clowned by your community.
That's right. So, like, Subway sauce bottles be having that on the ingredients, and then in brackets it just says egg.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? It's like, just say the egg. Like, we
Dude.
know what that is.
Yeah, they're a level behind us. It's because scientists made the bottle, not chefs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, that's awesome.
Scientists made the bottle. Yeah, it's a real science experiment in there, and that's why I've been kind of waiting to go back. I want to go back with you. I got a gift card.
You got
for
a
my
gift
birthday,
card
yeah.
for little Subway? Little Subway.
What? That's right, dude. I never support Subway, but my friends do.
That's so funny. And they associate you with the brand for some reason.
For some reason, yeah.
That's so annoying.
And it's
it's like when you tell your friends that your favorite animal is an elephant or a dolphin, and it's 10 years of birthdays. You're just getting elephant themed gifts.
Yeah, that's right. That would be kind of a fun challenge to torment your friend with 10 years of elephant gifts.
Dude, just if your friends don't have a favorite animal, assign them one and just start buying them those gifts.
That's right. So that means I can eat at Subway guilt-free. And I'm thinking of treating you to a sub one day soon.
I would be okay with that.
Okay.
Dude, I love a little treat.
I know it's a health risk, so I just want to run that by you first.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the FDA does not approve it, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, there must be some merit to eating there, Eric, because hear me out. I just read this article from blue chip news source, the Daily Mail. Are you familiar?
Their logo is blue.
Their logo is turquoise. And there is a guy that a YouTuber over the last 30 days, his name is Frias, whatever. He's a Canadian. Shout out to Canada, the 51st state. So this guy, he spent the last 30 days eating exclusively Subway.
Oh no.
Yes.
30 straight days. Couldn't even go for the shortest month of the year, February.
Yeah, I would pick February if I was going to do a month-long challenge. We're in an era, Eric, where people are like, Donald Trump wants to be Putin, Elon Musk wants to be Hitler, and this guy just wants to be Fogle. And it's weird that we are revisiting all of these like great villains, of
That's
yesteryear.
pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah, so we have one now. This guy is like, yeah, I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. I'm just going to eat exclusively Subway. That's never gone wrong for anybody ever before.
Search his hard drives. That's all I'm going to say.
Just like, this is the state of YouTube, guys, is that people are like, they're recycling bits now.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
certain like red flags should not be ignored. Like, what is going on in this young scientist's life where he has to subject himself to the worst experiment of all time? That is eating Subway every day, because there's going to be something on his computer.
Well, for
Like-
sure.
It's just the line is there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's correlation or causation, but there is an invisible string present.
What came first, Ty? The sandwich obsession or the child porn?
Well, this is what's crazy is, you know what? I actually have a Fogle theory, if you will entertain me for a minute.
Of course, dude.
How much weight do you think Fogle lost while eating his Subway? On his cleanse, if you will.
How many total pounds?
Total poundage.
Let's see. If I'm just going off of the memory that is burned into my retinas, I think it's going to be around 150 pounds.
150. That's
Yeah,
a lot of pounds.
Because he was like an obese motherfucker before.
Oh, yeah.
He was looking like Big Dank. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know who Big Dank is, but
That's the girl who Lyft wouldn't pick up.
oh shit! Yeah, the girl that was on like the breakfast show.
Of course she would go on the Breakfast Club. It was a food themed show. She's like, where's the fucking breakfast?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn, you don't get food up in here?
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, she was she
She thought it was all you can eat.
thick. Yeah.
She was like, damn.
Yo, okay, so 150 pounds is a fantastic guess because Jared was a big boy
Yeah.
previously.
Do you know the answer?
I do.
What is it?
Higher. Way
Whoa.
higher.
And this is pre-Ozempic. So he lost that natty.
I know, just literally apparently off of Subway alone, which is insane.
Yeah, because he said he ate like a 6-inch turkey sub like once a day, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's a combination of intermittent fasting and like being in a caloric deficit. It's not. It's. I don't want to give all credit to Subway.
It's entirely
mean?
malnutrition. That's how we got there.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Subway. Actually, if you think about it,
It really doesn't.
This whole shit is a farce.
Yeah, and
He's a fraud.
History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme, Eric, and I will get into that shortly. But I do want to share with you the number of pounds that Jared Fogle lost. It was 244.
Whoa.
Yeah, let that sink in. Digest that, Eric.
Okay. And this other guy who ate Subway for a month, was his goal to lose weight or to kill himself?
Whatever happens first. So this guy ate a foot-long veggie sub every single day, and then he'd always buy a side, like cookies or chips. And he said he'd save the cookies and chips and snack on them in the morning or the evening, because the only meal he would eat for the day was lunch, and he'd only eat 12 sandwiches a day. So once again, it's a Subway diet, but really it's a calorie deficit diet, because he's probably pulling in like 700 calories a day, which is
Wild.
way under the average male threshold of 2,500.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially
And-
if it's a veggie sub, like that's just crunchy water.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting no protein, he's getting next to no nutrients.
Right.
So he lost weight too. He lost 20 pounds. 10 pounds in the first.
Dude, this is like when you want to get an interview so bad that you just kind of like do the job before you get hired.
Yeah, exactly.
Is
So,
this guy looking to be the new CEO now that our interim is taking reign?
I mean, you have to understand the operational model really intimately if you're going to apply.
Mhm.
So I think submerging yourself in a daily like Subway treatment plan, if you will, is a good way
Yeah.
to do it. But 20 pounds is pretty good. That is 8 times faster than Ozempic.
8 times faster. In what sense?
For you to lose the same amount of weight on Ozempic, you would need
8 months?
8 months. That's what the Daily Mail says. I'm just repeating information I read online.
Yeah, very kind of integral journalism.
Okay, I'll just read it word for word here, so I don't have to redact it later.
That way,
That's their
you're not
responsibility.
held liable.
There's a okay. So yeah, he lost 20 pounds or so. That's a rate of weight loss that's around 8 times faster than what the average person achieves when taking blockbuster skinny drug Ozempic. Shout out to Daily Mail for that great copy.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
There's I'm no scientist, Ty, but even I can see a few flaws in this logic here. First one is we don't have a controlled environment. How do we know that it takes 8 times longer in like a controlled sense? Because I have a feeling, and it's just a hunch, that people who take Ozempic for the purpose of losing weight, no other real reason, I'm guessing they are still trying to eat normally, but they're just also injecting themselves with Ozempic.
Likely.
So in those cases, I don't think you just wanted enough, like it's going to take you longer because
Just gotta
you're still
plan out.
eating.
Yeah, totally. You are making contradictory decisions every
Exactly.
single day.
You're not optimizing your weight loss.
Yeah, you're like, I don't need to hit the gym. I don't need to give up the sugary sodas or the fast food because I got Ozempic helping me out. That's
Yeah.
my cheat code.
People will be like, man, I only had 700 calories today. It was 3 donuts. It's like, that's not good for you, dude.
Dude, that's my diet.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, yours is like a healthy salad followed up by a donut.
Yeah. Except the donut is 7 beers.
I was gonna say, and then 7
By
beers.
donut, you mean 7 beers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I want to circle this back to my theory about Fogle. He lost 244 pounds, and he lost it pretty quickly because he was the spokesperson for not that long in the grand scheme of things. If this guy took 1 month to lose 20, that's going to take years to lose 240.
Damn, dude, this podcast is turning into a Jared Fogle apology podcast. Like, are we defending him now?
We're
Like,
not
what's going
defending
on?
him. We're just trying to unpack his motivations.
Unwrap, if you will.
Yeah, we are a true crime podcast.
Yeah. All right, let's take a bite into this weight loss. What's
okay.
going on?
If your body quickly sheds 240 pounds of weight,
Over what time?
maybe like a year or two, it's pretty fast.
Yeah, okay.
Like you're gonna have some like flabbies still
10
left.
pounds a month.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fast, bro.
I would imagine that there's like a craving for your body to reacquire that weight. And you know what 240 pounds is? 4 children. That's the weight of 4 children.
Oh no, what the fuck?
So I think there is a connection here where your body has gone through such a transformation. It's in a shock period and it's just reaching out and it's just like, give me that weight back. The child is the perfect thing for that.
Mm-hmm. And this was before you were able to get gender assignment surgery, unfortunately.
It is.
So you have to resort to digital means.
Your options are limited.
Wow. So it's kind of like a plot of like a villain movie. Like the main villain character, the antagonist, is caught themselves in a situation where they have to consume 3 or 4 children per year or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Brian Johnson using his son's plasma to survive. This is kind of the Fogleification too.
So yeah, he's fogled his way into the situation where he's maybe, not acting in his right mind. His body, his instincts are taking over.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm worried about this Canadian dude who's following in the Fogle's fat footsteps. We should maybe just preemptively keep him away from some school zones, put him on a no-fly list.
I think so. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my theory. I don't know if it's any good.
I mean, I agree with you.
Thank you.
I think we got to watch this guy.
Dude, bodies have cravings, and you are responsible for how you manage them.
Yeah, that's true.
Deny yourself one craving, a new one may emerge.
You got to be held accountable too.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of no-fly list, Ty, we got our boy Aubrey taking drone strikes.
Dude, this is the craziest video I've ever seen. A drone flies up to the penthouse apartment of the Ritz-Carlton in Sydney, where Drake is occupying it on tour. Takes a video of Drake walking out onto his balcony. Drake panics when he sees the drone, and he throws a designer flip-flop at the saddest opening throw I've ever seen to a baseball game.
Yeah.
First pitch.
Dude, it almost looked like. I mean, do you think the Chongla flew off the edge, or?
Oh, for sure, dude. The wind speed up there is taking that thing away.
Imagine you catch a stray from Drake, and it's not the kind you think.
Yeah,
you get hit with an orange slipper.
Getting pegged by a slipper that fell 40 feet or 40 floors in the air.
Yeah. But I'll be honest though, it kind of looks staged.
You think so?
Yeah, the way he comically kind of did a huge double take, and then he looked almost like Scooby Doo. He was just
it was very
panicked.
cartoonish.
Very cartoonish. Somehow found a slipper immediately, and then threw it like a grandma would. I feel like he's just playing into his goofy persona, and if anything, it's, I don't know, he's just flexing that he's at the top of the Ritz.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it was a weird reaction. It was a bad throw. But you hear a lot about Biden's drone strikes, so you're aware that they happened. You see a drone, it's going to strike you.
Yeah.
The only thing I felt staged about it was how perfectly set up the homepage of steak.com on his MacBook was.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Did you catch that? Yeah,
No.
The drone flies past his computer, which is open, and on Steak. So then it's is this a staged Steak ad?
Probably.
Damn.
I think that's, now that you've informed me of this, I think it's definitely staged. It's a Steak ad for sure.
Pretty funny. Either way,
Honestly,
it's
it's
great
good
marketing. Yeah, I'll take it.
I think, yeah, people just jump on making fun of him so quickly that they don't even think to consider that it's a staged thing. He wants you to make fun of him for it,
Yeah, play
and
into
so
it.
that's why this marketing actually works so well for him, because 100 people will reshare it, look at this goofball,
Yeah.
and it's just Steak is prominently featured in all of these reposts.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty smart.
It is pretty smart, actually. Shout out to the marketing department responsible for that move.
Steak is killing it for sure.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, Ty. I'm just drinking my protein shake.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay.
Eric is on a protein shake bender. See, Subway and protein shake, that's a good combo,
Yeah,
something
dude.
that is malnutritious and then something that builds you back up.
That's right. The milk at Subway is very high in protein, if you believe that or not.
Higher protein than
What's going on
regular
here?
milk?
I think so. I think they boost it.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
supplementing it with a little extra juice.
Yeah. We are currently witnessing a parking war happening. There's
Dude,
4
this
cars
is a
involved.
parking nightmare. Why do we gotta stop recording outside Subway? You're gonna get your car dinged if we spend enough time here.
I know. Statistically, it will happen. Or somebody will come in and try to steal my MacBook.
Yeah, 100%. There's another no-fly situation we need to discuss, Eric, and that is what unraveled at Toronto Peterson Airport this week.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Eric can't talk. He's way too concerned about this delivery truck banging into his whip.
Yeah, we seem to have made it
Yeah,
unscathed.
we're okay. We'll live to see another episode.
Yeah. But you're right, Ty. Much like my Subway sandwich, the Toronto Delta flight ended up upside down on the runway. And we're able to joke about this because I don't think anyone was hurt or killed.
A few minor injuries, but somehow nobody died. It doesn't make any sense.
Minor injuries are fair game, in my opinion.
I agree.
No one died, which is great news. I think mostly because somehow the fuselage stayed intact.
No blow?
It didn't blow up. That's usually
lucky.
how people die. Like the entire plane rips in half or something. But
Right.
this thing kind of just rolled down the alleyway like a bowling ball, and it kind of just stopped at the end.
Yeah, dude. It's just a slow burning crash.
Kind of crazy to think like you could just be having a flight and then you go to land and then one of the wheels just comes off or something. Like that seems like, why is that possible? That shouldn't be happening as often as it does.
It's happening a lot more recently.
Yeah.
2025 has been a bad year to be an airline pilot.
Yeah.
It's a high risk game. I'm a seatbelt guy. I love wearing the seatbelt on the plane. That thing is staying on the whole flight.
Dude, I already know you're the kind of guy who, like, when the stewardess walks by at the beginning of the flight, you point at your belt, like, see, I got it on. You don't have to tell
I
me.
give it a courtesy tell. I'm like, don't worry, I'm locked in.
That's
I ain't
right.
going anywhere.
That thing is cinched, dude.
I'm
You're
not even
going
going to use the
anywhere.
bathroom this flight.
No,
I don't
dude.
trust it.
No. Seatbelt sign off, doesn't matter. I'm staying locked and
dude.
loaded in this seat.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about row D32.
Butts are planted in row 32. It's all good.
Yeah, don't worry about us.
Yeah.
You always want to be the stewardess's favorite row. That's
of course.
a good feeling. You want a cookie and a pretzel.
That's right. You want to get both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. When I say both, and they smile and hand it to me, I know I won them over with my.
That's right.
Dude, I'm locked into the in-flight the safety walkthrough.
Of
Follow
course.
along. I hold my buckle in the air. Click.
Yeah, you pause the music.
Yeah,
You're paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. AirPods
That's great.
out. I let them know that I will put my mask in before helping children and others.
That's great, man. I mean, all of this will pay off because you get to keep the can. That's nice, man.
Yeah,
But you also like the aisle. So how does that work? Because you got to get up for, the person on the window side.
Oh yeah, that
So
is.
how do you manage that, Ty?
Well, you got to pick good window seat. I guess neighbors. Hey, it's a luck of the draw.
Mhm.
Sometimes fate forces you into the aisle, and you just have to hope that the pilot's got both hands on the wheel.
Yeah. A lot of times people will kind of silently groan when they see a fat person go into the window.
Oh yeah,
Or like sit anywhere
or
near
just
them.
step on the plane in general.
Yeah. But I think they're actually the best neighbor to have
How come?
because one, I'm never in the middle, and
Right.
also they don't get up ever.
Right. The effort isn't worth the reward.
No, they're like, I just won't drink water.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point. It's an interesting take. I like a little extra shoulder room myself. I'm broad set shoulders, as you know. So
Yeah, dude.
we're fighting for that armrest in the middle.
Yeah, you're wrestling Fogle for the armrest.
Armrest wrestling.
Dude, Fogle would love that if you had to arm wrestle some little kid for the armrest.
Damn, sharing the row with Fogle would be tough.
Tough, dude.
Yeah,
You already know he's watching your movie with you.
he is the Fogle type of guy that like just lean in and ask you for a headphone. Hey,
Yeah.
can you at least put subtitles on for me?
Yeah, dude. Oh fuck, Fogle out there crying to your movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Watch your own screen.
Dude, I'm a little peeker on the plane. I'll look between the chairs. I'll see what people are up to. It's always
Dude,
the
yeah.
same shit though. It's always like they're watching. Like there's like 3 people watching Challengers on the last flight I was on, and they're all middle-aged men.
Challengers is a risky one because there's a lot of kind of like,
Scenes.
sexual fluidity going on there.
Fluidity is a great word to describe
Mhm.
what's happening in that film.
Yeah. I don't know if I want my plane movie to be sexually charged.
Imagine you're like hanging upside down, and there's just like a racy Challenger scene. On, like frozen on your TV. Like you have to also think of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you want to be doing when your plane flips? I want to be like asleep and jostled awake at best. You know?
Well, assuming I will be okay, I probably just want to be like in my seat watching the like onboard camera footage.
Mm,
So I feel like that'd be a very unique scenario that we'll never see again.
that's true. That's a really good point.
Watching yourself do a barrel roll through the like onboard camera would be pretty cool.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. It's like have the cams up.
yeah,
That's probably the best option.
yeah. I always have the cams up when they're available,
You
and
like,
nothing ever happens.
yeah.
Luckily,
there's some things you don't want to be doing. You don't want to be nursing the clamato juice at that moment.
yeah, dude,
It's gonna end poorly.
that's right.
You definitely don't want to be in the bathroom. That's gonna end poorly.
Oh God,
Um,
there's no good way to do it, really.
no.
But Ty, there are a few, actually everyone on the flight is being offered $30,000 from Delta Airlines
Whoa.
as compensation for almost dying.
That seems fair.
I was gonna say, do you think it's fair? Because I don't.
Every time Subway serves me an upside down sandwich, I get no compensation. So it's better than that.
I like to call those sandwich upskirt shots. So I think I'm winning actually.
You're like, ooh, another little treat.
Yeah, I get to see its underside. This is so stupid.
How do you come up with this shit, dude?
I don't know, dude. 407 episodes later. Yeah.
Oh no, I get a little peek at the bottom.
Yeah, dude.
Under the hood.
I think I think 30K for almost dying is like if you never take the first offer, you know, like you can double it at least, even just by asking. Like,
can I have twice as much? That's
you
what
could probably
would
just
say.
ask. I will probably sue you. And there's like footage of it, right? Like people inside take footage. There's like obviously the airport footage. You have a pretty strong case, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, it would have been Delta's best interest if everyone on the plane died, probably.
Well, dude, I mean, they would have had to give like millions to
You think
each
so?
family, probably. Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they would have.
This case is way better for everybody involved.
I will rescind my take.
Quite literally, everyone is better off.
Everyone is better off.
Including the company, which we don't usually support. But, you know, some people will walk away with a few million. Those who are willing to go to court.
Oh yeah, dude. I would be hopping on the Masterclass app right now and taking all the negotiation courses if I was one of those passengers.
That's right. I would be running ChatGPT dry right now with ways to sue the fuck out of Delta.
Yeah, teach me how to. What are some of those skills? You mirror and you echo. You never speak first.
Yeah. So when I'm talking to Delta CEO, I'm like, sounds like you're guilty.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, you're right.
Use feeling words.
Yeah. Labeling you as a guilty motherfucker. Yeah, so I don't know. The class action going to go crazy though.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind taking a Delta flight over the next couple of weeks just to in case I get lumped in with it, you know. Just it's going to be a
by accident.
Yeah.
You know what though? It's kind of a miracle that the plane didn't explode.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's absolutely
insane. How can a plane just end up upside down on a runway and no one dies?
Yeah. So to be honest, they all deserve to be paid as if it did explode.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it's like
that should have exploded.
I mean, you could say like, okay, they have good enough planes that it doesn't happen, so maybe Delta deserves some credit. But I don't know. It's just a bad look. I don't know. I never really flew Delta, to be honest.
Yeah, it just
doesn't serve Vancouver very well.
No, it doesn't. So more of an East Coast thing.
Yeah, for sure. Atlanta, I think, is their base.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's important to know the home base of every major airline.
Yeah,
it's just a weird male trait.
Yeah. Autism takes many forms.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, dude, you are getting dinged for sure. This truck is getting inching closer. There's clearly no backup cam.
Trucks shouldn't be allowed anywhere near.
There's also a car blocking 2 lanes of road trying to pull in, but they can't because of this truck.
Dude, my heart is pounding right now.
Someone's getting nicked, and I think it's going to be you.
No, we made it.
Okay, now there's a car backing up across 2 lanes to make space for this truck.
This is the worst parking lot ever, dude. and we always sit here for longer than we should.
Yeah, a good YouTube channel would just be live streaming parking lots, like the most chaotic parking lots in America. I would watch that. That would be my ASMR.
That's actually pretty funny.
Excuse me.
You ever just tune into those like rotating live cams, like in like major cities?
Oh, they'll like put it outside like the Duomo or something.
Exactly, yeah. It'll be a YouTube video of like the Duomo, and then it'll switch to like the like Eiffel Tower,
Right.
or you know, Alexanderplatz in Berlin. It'll just go somewhere fucking random,
Right.
but it'll be kind of interesting because you'll just see it at like 2 a.m, and it's like, oh, cool, that's what Venice looks like at 2 a.m.
It is always good to just double check that someone's got to be keeping an eye on it. You know,
Dude, I always fantasize about seeing a natural disaster happen in real time
Whoa,
on those
yeah.
live cams. Like, you just cut to Venice and there's like like a SpaceX rocket sticking out of the Doge Palace.
Damn, that's
Dude,
crazy.
the Doge Palace with the rocket out?
Dude,
That's a crazy coincidence.
there's a bit of irony there for sure. Pretty clever. You came up with that.
Totally by accident. But yeah, what a crazy quinkydink that would be, Ty.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I wouldn't put it past. This world is a reality show, so
Yeah, dude. The parking lot's calmed down now, but
Yeah,
I think
we're
we
safe
should. We're safe for now, but I think we should keep it moving while
I
we have
think
the
so, too.
chance.
yeah. There's a half-life on our loitering.
That's right. One day Subway will catch on to us making money on their grounds.
I know. We're using their address as our business license. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Glad you told everybody. Bradheads, thanks for listening. Be sure to get some therapy because you guys need it.
Mm-hmm.
Use our link in the description. BetterHelp will be there for you. We won't be.
Unfortunately, we are not professionally trained to help you, but there are people that are. So
That's right.
click the link in the description. Use our coupon code.
Mhm.
Get the help you need but don't deserve.
Absolute angels they are over there at the
Yeah.
BetterHelp headquarters.
Yeah, my guardian angel.
That's right. Ciao.
Ciao.